Out here with the squad, everybody tryna go. Yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, tryna catch a vibe. We do this every time, like na.
Weddings drive me nuts. I'm trying to get out of them because you meet your bridezillas, you meet your, oh gosh, it drives me nuts. And just weddings are a once in a lifetime thing. So it's not like, if you mess up a session, you can always redo it. Or if you're filming something for someone else, like you can always redo it. But with the wedding, it's a one-time deal. If you miss the kiss, or if you miss the dad walking the daughter down the aisle, then that's it. And so I guess with weddings, there is a lot of pressure. So when people get into weddings, they maybe don't really see that pressure. I mean, if you like weddings, like that's great. And people do. Some people base their whole business around weddings. But for me, I don't think I could do that anymore. I think they're overrated. Not getting married, but just shooting them.
Yeah, I'll second shoot a wedding any day just to make a couple $100. But like, I've only been the primary shooter for 3 weddings. I got out of that industry so fast. Like, it's kind of the worst. I mean, I feel like there's so many wedding photographers too. And one thing I'll say is like wedding photography, if you know how to use a camera, is the easiest way to not starve as a photographer. But creatively, I just got so burnt out, like
A lot of like cookie cutter stuff with it too, like the
it's
classic
so high
family
pressure
portrait.
for
So much, just you get there and you're like, oh my gosh, and you have this timeline. Like following the timeline can be so hard. There's just so much that goes into a wedding that people don't see, and so I'm trying to get out of it as well.
I mean, there's something to be said about like, oh, I'm a wedding photographer because I like making people happy. Like people who say that, like sure, but from a creative standpoint, I just don't find a lot of fulfillment in it, and so I think it's pretty overrated.
Out here with the squad, everybody tryna go. Yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, tryna catch a vibe. We do this every time, like